The city of Dallas. Seems like we've been here before. Yes. A moment here now to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Simmons is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Horford. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Beasley. And it's Hayward. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. You know how this goes, Clark. Some guys check the standings every morning. Others won't look at it at all. They'll try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, you know, we were struggling as a team during my time in the NBA with the Pacers, so I wasn't doing too much standing watching. But for those guys that are thinking about it, it varies. Individuals look at it differently. I would be a guy who wouldn't want to see it all the time. That's like getting on the scale every day. That wouldn't serve me too well.
Here's Markkanen after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Hayward outside. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Schroeder. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Schroeder missing. On the wing, Mitchell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Vucevic with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Now here's Beasley inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Beasley. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
The pass to Vucevic. Dallas moving the ball around, and the shot goes in. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Dallas's head coach and I did get a chance to talk. One thing he wants to do is prevent Ben Simmons from getting downhill. Coach said with his speed, handle, and vision, he'll pick you apart if you let him run the court unimpeded. We're going to try to pick him up the minute he receives the ball, Kevin. That's easier said than done. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Schroeder after the Mavericks pick up 3. Here's Horford. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hayward. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hayward's got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Dallas. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy dunks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Horford. Rudy Gay is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Beasley, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
And a dunk by Horford.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
It's good.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Now here's Beasley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Now here's Vucevic. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Utah. They trail by 1. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
Count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jazz have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Markkanen pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Gay can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. He can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 10 points, and you look at the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hayward, and it's Beasley in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Shot, high post, and the shot goes down. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
From the wing, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Beasley. Mitchell's got 16 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Horford. Schroeder surveying the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good. He's got 15.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Here's Mitchell. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Gay kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And there's the pass to Markkanen. Beasley outside. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Simmons passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 23 points.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Markkanen passes to Hayward. contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Hayward hits them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, Horford. Schroeder kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. He's got 21.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Utah Jazz. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Rudy Gay is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Horford. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Schroeder in at the shooting guard position. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
A great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Markkanen, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Markkanen dishes to Beasley. Gay comes over with a double team. A shot by Hayward, wide open, drains the three-pointer.
And the release on Hayward's shot, just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but doesn't let that compromise his mechanics.
Schroeder kicks to Gay. Latre. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Vucevic, and the basket is good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Superb body control by Vucevic, bouncing off the defense and burying the shot.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. A rebound by the Jazz. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford against Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Beasley.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Gay against Hayward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one. Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hayward. Schroeder outside. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 1. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 1. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Schroeder. It's good!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
The drive by Mitchell. Off target on the 15-footer. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It counts! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And guys, with multiple game winners on his resume, Hayward is dependable in those late game situations.
Utah calls timeout. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, 2 points.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.